Hey guys, and welcome back to the Great Ace Attorney. I'm your host, Chicken Man. I'm not a coward. I just happen to eat a lot of chicken. I thought it was a nice little nickname, like Nick for Phoenix. Come to think of it, what the crud are we gonna call Ryunosuke? Yeah. Excellent work, Ryunosuke. My God, that's a mouthful. That was superb. My heart was in my mouth the entire time. Also, I clumsily stumbled across the finish line. And I'm not even at the complete finish line yet. It was almost unbelievable. Yeah, honest to God, how'd I came to that conclusion that guy was suspect was such bullcrap. But hey, I ain't complaining. I mean, just looking at you in there, you were drenched in sweat. Your eyes popping, your knees knocking, and dare I say, you were grinding your teeth.
I get it.
It was a grim sight. But before I knew it, you started finding inconsistencies in the testimonies. I think you might have a natural talent for being a lawyer. Are you sure? Forget it! It's terrifying! If I get through this, I don't ever want to see the inside of a courtroom again! Ryunosuke, we've been greenlit for a sequel, What? Anyway, it looks like we've exposed your phantom lady at last. Yeah, we gotta track her down, or hope the, police guy can do it. I forgot his name. Oh God, speaking of this name, a Miss Jezile BRIT. Right, a student from Great Britain, is she? Well, it's in the name. That's what I was trying to tell everyone from the start. Dr. Wilson wasn't alone. There was a young woman with her. Like I've been saying all along. Well, my ears are functioning. Yes, you have, haven't you? Yeah, my story's been straight from the beginning. I might not be overly confident in the courtroom. My powers of observation are one thing I am sure of. Yes, I can see that. So about this young gentlewoman, thanks to the detective friend, she was hastily escorted away from the scene, it seems. Yeah, she can't be like a diplomat. But then, dude, how would the detective know? He's not giving us the full story. There's something about that lady. Did you see what happened with that? No, I didn't see any of it. I guess, yeah, he was a little preoccupied. I was just on my way out the restaurant myself, then on the floor next to Dr. Wilson's table, I noticed there was a gun lying on the floor, just after I bent down and picked it up. Right. I imagine he almost kicked it with his foot. He was like, oh, what's this? Oh, God! I didn't have time to think about where the sound of the gunshot had come from. The waiter ran over to me, looking as white as a sheet. And when he bundled me into some sort of small pantry next to the kitchen. What? Huh? He stuffed you in a broom closet? Fast thinking by the detective. He apprehended his suspect without a moment's delay.
Got the wrong guy!
Yes, and because I was shut in the pantry, I have no idea what happened outside in the dining area. This does sound like a setup. I'm ticked. Wait, Cosmo's thinking. There you are. Well done, both of you. Oh, yeah, it's that guy. Howdy. Your daughter looks very upset, sir. Professor Mikotoba.
Well, seems I was right. Yay, I'm always right. The pair of you make an outstanding team. You've exceeded my expectations, I have to say.
Well, I'm not, actually, I don't want to go to jail. Or die. Yes, it seems you planned this from the start. You arranged things so that I wouldn't be able to act as a lawyer in this trial.
Yes. You should have understood this a long time ago. Is this a recent thought? Our modern country is still in infancy. Our justice system even more so. Which is why I firmly believe that we need to send our brightest young stars overseas to learn all they can. I wanted to avoid a situation that may have resulted in your study tour to Great Britain being cancelled.
Well, that's well and good and all, but it makes no difference. Lawyer or otherwise, if I'm the kind of man who can't help his best friend avert the worst crisis of his life, I shouldn't waste everyone's time by doing studies overseas anyway. Oh, come on. He's being too hard on himself. That's my thing. Kazuma, what are you saying? Don't steal my vibe.
So that's your stance. I was afraid you'd feel that way.
Kazuma, come on. Think about it.
Well then, it looks like it all comes down to you, young man.
To me. Yeah, looks that way.
Yes, you need to prove your innocence and uncover what really took place in that restaurant. I must say, I very much want to know the truth.
Yeah, same.
After all, I have a personal connection to this kid.
Oh, were you friends with Wilson? Kind of think of it. He said the same thing earlier this morning, didn't he? I honestly don't remember. I do not have Ryunosuke's observation skills, if you couldn't tell already. If you don't mind me asking, Professor, did you know the victim?
Well, I see you are gifted with the power of context clues. Yes, I did. As you're probably aware, Dr. John Wilson was a visiting professor at UME, and it was I who invited him.
To the university, not the place? I see. I didn't know that before.
Yes. Anyway, you're about to go into battle. The victim was a university professor from Great Britain, and a well-known one at that.
Oh, crud, he was famous. I mean, I'd be upset if a non-famous dude died too. I'm just saying, like, oh god, yeah. It'll get around.
Naturally, our government is looking to identify and punish the culprit as quickly as possible.
But let's not forget who we're going up against. The gentlewoman whose involvement our police bureau went to extraordinary lengths to hide. You know, we're pretty much going against the gut of the police. Like, their stomachs. They're literally, like, gonna, like, body slam us if we're not careful. I don't know why I said it that way. It's such a gross image.
Yes, I would agree. A colorful language. And I'm sure the prosecution will be using every tool at their disposal to squash your case. And I have no doubt that you pair will put up a good fight. Right to the last.
I'll try my best, boss.
Best of luck.
Thank you so much for not being mean and antagonistic and also believing me.
Now then, if you would stop kneeling and just look me in the eye, I need you to run an errand at the university at once. There's something think we may need.
Oh, dang. I didn't think of giving her a voice. I'll work on it. Of course. I don't know what her vibe is. She just looks very polite. That's not saying a lot, because we're, you know, in this place, but... Good luck, Kazama-san. Listen, I'm not jealous, but I could use a good luck too.
Defendant Naruhodo, get back in here! Please make your way back into the courtroom at once!
It's time. Let's get back to it, partner. Let's go in there and deal a decisive blow. Blow before those old fossils know what's hit them? What? We can't kill him, Kazuma! You're speaking metaphorically, right? Don't do anything crazy. What? Thank you. Really. Best friend a guy could ask for. What for? Well, if you hadn't said you believed in me, then I'm fairly sure I'd already been found guilty. Yeah, he would have took up the plea bargain or whatever the dump was, or the light sentence. Look, I have faith in you. As a lawyer and as a friend. Man, maybe it's the OST right now, but God, I felt that. Their bond is pretty genuine. Even this early in. Come from you. That means a lot. Yeah, no kidding. If I'm found guilty in this trial, he's really gonna give up on his dream of studying abroad? That's the kind of true friend he is. That's too cruel. That just means we gotta win! So this isn't just my battle anymore. Whoever we're up against, we absolutely cannot afford to lose. Dang. I'm fired up. Alright, let's get back in there. I was expecting an investigation, but... Alright then. I'll save the thank yous for after the trial. That's the spirit. Let's get it, bro! You can treat me to one of those sukiyaki meals I like from Yumeno Cafeteria on the University Street. Oh yeah, treating you to a cafeteria meal. Scrumptious. With an extra large portion, of course. Doesn't sound bad. Maybe that's a really good university. I don't know. my university didn't have a cafeteria because we were in the streets. I went to a really cruddy school. We ain't about to get into that. I ain't gonna talk about the school jail incident. Oh, we'll talk about that another day.
The court hereby resumes the trial of Ryunosuke Naruhodo.
Okay. I'm glad you lost your hiccups, Judge.
Ugh. Prosecutor Ouchie, have you managed to subpoena the witness?
Yes, Your Excellency, against all odds. I've done it. And thanks to a certain young stripling.
Stripling? All right, I just had to make sure Oh God, that mental image cannot escape my mind.
Oh no, my hakama is falling off. The prosecution is now under rather painful scrutiny from the government.
My bad, LOL.
Let the government scrutinize. That's their job.
It's nothing to worry about. Yo, he's spitting though.
It's highly unlikely that the good relations we forged with Great Britain will emerge from this trial unscathed.
Boo-hoo, I don't care!
Will you still think it's nothing to worry about when the new treaty breaks down and our nation
founders? What? Again, terribly sorry, but I'm not taking the fall.
If the friendship between our nations is really so fragile, then the treaty isn't worth the paper it's written on.
Yeah, he's right, dude!
You really have nothing to worry about, Ryunosuke.
Yeah, let's just get our innocence and get out.
What do you mean?
A secret trial, anxiety over some foreign government's opinions, a bungled investigation, missing witnesses. Is this what our nation's justice system is? Is this the Supreme Court? Or of England?
Shut up! You jumped up, rookie boy! You and your friend know nothing! Nothing of the situation our nation finds itself in!
Hey, we've been doing good this long. It's just Britain. What's the big deal? They just rule like the entire world. Like,
by aligning ourselves with the great world power, we'll become strong! Diplomacy has never been more critical! Grow up! Steady political maneuvering is what will secure our futures!
I mean, our kingdom has existed for like thousands of years. I won't deny that I'm no expert. I'm just a student. And one who could arguably study harder, too.
Yo, same, honestly.
But standing here now in our Supreme Court, there is one thing I feel very strongly. A country that fails to uphold the truth in its justice system is a country with no future at all.
Oh no, he's spitting! He's spitting! Oh God, I can't say it out loud!
Yeah, how could you? I mean, come on, you guys are older than me. You should understand the hypocrisy.
Well said, Ryunosuke. Despite the wide-eyed look of terror.
I'm just looking out for... I don't even know what he said. Wait, is there like a... Oh, there is a court... No, dumb. Oh, there's a history button, thank God. All right, what did Ouchie say? Did he just go, ah? You little brats, that's what he said. Dude, I don't know if it's just the PC version, but this game from a technical aspect is so scuffed. Like, I've been, like, learning about, like... I've been doing my homework just to make sure this thing runs, okay? It should not even be like that.
The court is the pinnacle of our nation's justice system and exists solely for the pursuance of justice. With that in mind, this trial will now resume with the next witness taking the stand.
All right, let's see this lady.
The visiting student from Great Britain, Miss Giselle Brett.
Yes, Miss I still don't know how to say that. I'm very sorry. These glasses don't work as good as they should. Why you just crushed them? Your Excellency! I'm your biggest fan.
Huh? Oh. That's our hat. Well. Howdy. She looks quite mysterious.
Wow! Well. What a delight it is to welcome such a fine gentlewoman to Japan! And from such a distant land. Oh, goodness.
Tea! Someone bring this English woman tea! In England, no discussion takes place without tea.
Y'all bunch of Britaboos! What? I thought I was the only one. Listen, I watch Peep Show. I know what's up. Is that true? No idea. I don't think it's necessary either. Weren't you the guy saying we need to make this snappy
Herm, could we possibly trouble you to state your name and occupation for the court, if you'd like?
Of course. What? No, Hosanaga, not you. My name is Satoru Hosanaga. What? In case you forgot, I've been working undercover at the...
Yes, we already know about you. Oh my god.
Nobody cares, Inspector Hosanaga. Where are your manners? In England, it's always ladies first. Let's not discuss why that is not the case here. Is that true, Kazuma? Have you heard that? No idea. Maybe we'll find out one day. More importantly, a little earlier today you said something to me. You said you powers of observation are the one thing you're sure of. I might have been gassing myself up there. I think I did. Did I? So long ago. Yet your description of this amazing sight was simply a woman?
Yeah, they mentioned the giant duck on a hat? Bruh.
Sorry, Ryunosuke, but powers of observation aside, your powers of description are sorely lacking.
What?
Guilty? I get. Dude, don't say that too loud.
So, dear lady, once again, if we may please trouble you for your name and occupation. Pretty please.
Out with it already. Why can't I see her face? What? This is stupid. What? Are you joking? You got a mask too? What?
See what we go. See? Okay then.
My word. Her accent is delightful. Hey, Kazuma, do you know what the heck she's saying? Like,
I'm terribly sorry, my dear lady, but, what?
By the way, they don't... Oh, Hosanaga speaks... I don't... Squigglies? Like, this is... I don't even know how to react.
See what's going on?
Making her sound like an alien. Then again, she technically is one. The lady says her name is Jezile BRIT. She comes from London, England. Area code was not provided. She is a visiting research student, currently enrolled in Yume University's medical faculty.
Oh my! What a rare treat.
Dude, he is such a simp.
To hear the delect tones of the delightful language of the British. I'm afraid I don't understand a word you said, but as beautiful as a hummingbird song.
What if she's just cussing us out? We would never know. As far as I can tell, the detective is translating her words faithfully enough. What if he lies? Can we get like a second opinion? I agree. You're obviously do fine in England, Kazuma. Her English doesn't rattle you at all, does it? Oh yeah, Kazuma. He would understand. I thought he'd just have an interpreter and pick up the language as he went, but you've clearly been paying attention to your English classes, Ryunosuke. Oh god. The court thanks the unbelievably beautiful lady for taking the stand. You can't even see her face! Now, if we may trouble you to confirm something, Miss BRIT. 3 days ago, at a restaurant called Le Carnaval, a grim murder took place. The court has been led to believe that you were dining there with the victim, Dr. Wilson, at the time. Is that correct? I can't stop laughing. It's just so funny to think this, like, posh, proper lady speaks like a gremlin. She says yes. Great! This trial's never gonna end! Ah! So even though she's studying here in Japan, she can't speak any Japanese? Well, I'm not one to judge, but... She'd like to apologize for disappearing from the scene. She says that she was due to make a presentation at the university, so she had to leave immediately. How convenient. Interesting. When you're the one who is engineering her escape. It was a police escort, you tool. I was just following special orders from the Bureau.
Well now, dear lady, would you be so kind as to cast your eyes over this photographic print? I have it, you know. If you want to look at me too, that'd be fine. Seeing as you were so unfortunately, present at the scene of the crime, could it be that your resplendent eyes caught sight of the wicked perpetrator? Mayhaps.
My God, this is getting tedious. Apparently, it was very frightening. And a sorrowful sight.
Do you mean to say?
Yes, it would appear the lady did witness the crime. The very moment when the accused standing right there in this courtroom
Shot the victim in cold blood!
F you, lady! You lying! And you a furry! Look at that tail! What?
Thou shalt not discriminate against the... Okay, order in court.
Did you hear that? He's hating on Furkin! I am personally insulted! Here we have an absolutely conclusive witness statement.
Yes, as it should be. Well, it looks like it's clear now. Clear who our real enemy is.
You mean the detective? What? Nah, come on.
Unfortunately, I will have to ask you to formally testify, if you please.
And can we get that in writing? That we can understand?
Kindly tell the court the exact nature of this frightening and sorrowful sight you described.
Okay, I'll do it.
What if she's just faking? That'd be pretty funny. All right, witness testimony. For all we know, they could be speaking Italian. Wait, how do you... Is Italian... What's the language of Italy? Italian, right? Why am I Oh my God, I'm second guessing everything. Jesus Christ. Can you tell I'm on edge? I had arranged to meet for a slightly late luncheon with Dr. Wilson that day. The professor was unable to eat, so I ordered for myself only a beef steak. After a while, the accused came over to greet the professor, and they got into a fierce argument. Oh, bullcrap! What? Naruto would never! Then, not long afterwards, the accused took the professor's gun and shot him right before my eyes. I don't carry a gun myself, so obviously I couldn't have been the culprit. Do we have any proof you don't carry a gun?
Yes!
What? No, Renosuke, you just said yes! I didn't have any kind of argument with the professor at all.
Well, quiet, you filthy wretch. Can you prove you didn't have a discussion like that?
We're working with not a lot here.
Look at you, you black-hearted blackguard. And look at the Snow White Angel. Look at her lack of pigment skin. I listen,
I'm not good at this.
Simping over a white person, Johnny? What does that say about you?
Anyway.
I'm sure even a dark-minded scoundrel like you can imagine whose words the court is going to believe.
That's racist. F this. F these positive stereotypes. And negative.
You're still making the same mistakes, Ryunosuke.
I literally have not had a chance to cross-examine. What?
You mustn't blurt out when you're goaded like that. That's a lesson you need to learn.
Nah, he's right. But He's so annoying. She's not even that cute. I mean, the hat's cute. Of course, I was at the scene as well. I took statements from this lady and the 2 witnesses who testified before and reported back to the Bureau. And they're just oh so reliable. It was decided that Miss Brett was not involved, so I let her go. Yeah, that's not how the law works. Come on. Quit giving her special treatment because she's a hat fanatic. The testimonies of the last 2 witnesses were completely worthless, however, so we're here. Well, even so. On the day in question, the lady was wearing the same outfit as she is today. Dang, she don't wash her clothes, nasty. Oh, wait. It was like back in the day. That's asking a lot. As you can see, there is nowhere about her person where she could conceal a firearm. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? I would think she could hide a gun almost anywhere with that outfit, mister. The duck could literally have a gun attached to it. I don't know.
Yeah, unless and until the precise location where the witness is to have hidden a weapon can be found. This is moot!
There are no pockets in my outfit. I have nowhere to hide a gun. Women's clothing and the like, you understand. For some reason, no pockets are allowed. I don't get it either. Those are the witness's own words on the matter. What is that onomatopoeia? It's like you get enough brand, Naruhodo? That's ridiculous. If only I was allowed to lift her dress, I could prove it. Whoa. Don't get any funny ideas. Right, Yunosuke, please. I didn't fire the gun I picked up. There must have been another gun there that day. Maybe Mr. Hosanaga's? I don't know, just thinking out loud. You're right about that. Which means this lady was hiding a gun somewhere. Yes. That's what we have to prove now. For the lady, time to God, my phrasing is awful today. And to do so, we need to pull her testimony apart. Oh, not pull her, okay. Got it, what the? I'ma get you, lady. The defense may now cross-examine. Okay, I do that. Wish me luck, here I go again. Shut up, Ouchie. Ouchie's not even barely involved in this. No, he interjects sometimes. All right, a frightening and sorrowful sight. I had arranged to meet for a slightly late luncheon with Dr. Wilson that day. The professor was able to eat, so I ordered a beefsteak for myself. Okay, we got that. After a while, the accused came over to greet the professor, and they got into a fierce argument. I would like to expand upon that. I've never gotten into an argument with the professor. This is the first time we even, met him. Who does that? Come on. Just because he was white? Come on. All I did when I noticed him was go over to say hello. Please don't get angry with me. Oh, goodness. Me without my bulletproof vest. That wasn't invented yet. No, or was it? I feel like we're going to say this the whole series. God dang it. Somebody needs an almanac. I wasn't directly directing that retort at you. It was meant for the lady next to you. So you're going to fire on her? But anyway, as I said, I did not argue with the professor. And I'm arguing that now. I'm afraid your words are in vain. I beg your pardon? What? Why is her word over mine? Miss Brett does not appear to speak Japanese.
No, of course not. Maybe one day she could, and who knows, we could bump into each other in the, Japanese is such a cumbersome language anyway. English is the future. We must all
Piku Ingurishu? Using Romanji? Okay. He's trying his best, I guess. Let's, I wonder if the prosecution will feel that way forever. Or only in the presence of a beautiful woman. Dude, she's literally wearing a mask. I don't get it. For all we know, that could be... Oh my effing god. Oh my effing god. Wait, can't do it like that. Where's the court record? What if this ain't the same person? Just a thought. She's still a student. All I'm saying is, listen, My harebrained schemes, or harebrained theories never work out. Well, Satoru Hosanaga's got a twin. Anyway. Oh, that beautiful woman is telling a blatant lie with a completely straight face. I have to find something that will unravel her testimony. I wonder how seemingly insignificant it may be. Listen, all I'm getting at is it could be anybody under the mask. Anybody. But we still can't, like, jump to that conclusion. I'm gonna save it for later. Anyway, it seems that after the argument, the accused briefly returned to his own seat. That part ties in with what you said before, doesn't it? Yes, I had some coffee to drink. Okay. Dude, they're literally gaslighting us. They're saying some, like, half the story true, and the other half is a lie, so you'll believe. Oh! This is classic manipulation, Twitter. And the next time you get up after that was when I'd finished my coffee and stood up to leave. What the dump? Why would you want to kill this guy? And there's not long after the accused took the professor's gun and shot him. Huh? How'd I take the professor's gun if I'm sitting down, you effing idiot? Like I said, I did not shoot that gun. And like I said, there's no point repeating that assertion over and over. Well, I wasn't expecting to be attacked by my own side. No, we have a point. How do we get the gun if we sat back down?
Nevertheless, defendant, you can't deny that when the shooting rang out in the restaurant, you had a gun in your hand.
That doesn't mean yes, that's true, but
Come on! You're so silly. Ugh, I want to slap you.
all I did was pick up the gun I saw on the floor next to the professor as I was leaving the restaurant. In fact, yes! There was someone much closer to the victim than me at that time. That highly suspicious woman!
That will do, you dirty, rotten scoundrel!
I bathe frequently, actually.
Your baseless accusations could very well cause an international incident, boy!
Or they could not. Curious, isn't it? That's what I would say. Trying to sound smart. It seems to me that your accusations is just as baseless as ours. Wait, yeah! Maybe I'm not so silly. I don't know how to do that. Sahaha, sahaha, sah.
What nonsense!
The lady is merely stating what she saw. Oh, her mask, like, oh god. She looks so evil, I hate her! I like the duck, though. I know it's a swan, okay. This is already an international incident as far as I'm concerned. How do we, okay. I don't carry a gun anywhere around me. I'm sorry, but that's only after the accused took the professor's gun. If we're already establishing, I sat back down. And then, how did I steal his gun? That's so, are we not gonna talk about that? I don't carry a gun with me, obviously. Where would I even hide it? It's all very well saying that, but can you prove you can't hide a gun in that blouse? Absolutely. I verified it personally. You verified it? Okay. Yes, immediately after the incident, I checked to make sure the lady was not carrying a weapon. Yeah, she wasn't carrying a weapon because it was... It wasn't on the ground. How could she not have been the one that stole Dr. Wilson's gun? Are we not even gonna consider that possibility? I distinctly remember her saying, I'm not. What? I'm not what? That's all you did? You asked her if she had a weapon? Come on! Surely you carried out a physical search, Inspector. Right? No. What? You suck at your job, Osanaga! Why on earth not?
The honorable English gentlewoman clearly stated she did not possess a weapon. Would you say she's a lot?
Dude, I'm so done with this, man. But y'all stupid! A girl is totally capable of carrying out an assassination. I don't care. If it doesn't take a lot of finger strength to pull a gun. Y'all sexist! I'm sick of this!
There is obviously no need for any further probing into the matter, you cretin.
Or there was no permission given for any further probing into the matter, perhaps. Oh yeah, more interference from the Bureau.
Think what you will, but if you're going to contend with the preposterous claim that the refined lady was concealing a firearm, the prosecution demands you support your assertion with facts.
I keep, man, my reading literacy is not up to snuff tonight. In other words, he wants evidence. This lady wishes to point out that of course she wanted to stay and assist with the investigation, but she was in a hurry to give a presentation at the university, so she was compelled to leave. Not to mention the fact your office had told you to get the woman out of there. Oh man, what a convenient time. But we need a motive. Legitimately, who is this lady? Not get her out of there. I just urged her to leave. So not a police escort. The lady would like to point out that she is in no way meant to run away from the scene of the crime, which is why she is only to apply to cooperate and testify here in court today, of course.
Unlike a certain student who refuses to admit the game is up.
Your comments have no effect on me, I have you know.
You could at least have the courtesy to pay attention when I'm goading you, please! I worked really hard on that.
So she's maintaining that you got into an argument with the professor, at the end of which you shot him. Which is an out-and-out, totally unfound lie. I don't even have a... Whoa, you're right. Why do we have to disprove she doesn't have a gun? Can we prove I didn't have one? I mean, that's the same logic, right? I don't know, like, come on, he's a student. Where would he get a gun? A sword, maybe, but... Still, her statement is very compelling. After all, she's an elegant, refined, young, and beautiful gentlewoman from Great Britain. Yeah, it's quite the alias, isn't it? In stark contrast to you, dressed from head to toe in a dull black uniform. I'm dressed exactly the same as you are, except the ribbon. It's not that different. It's standard issue. What's the big... Anyway, I disagree, but this is not the time. I like to imagine... This? No, it's not even the same shade as your uniform. There's our only chance to expose her testimony as the fiction that it is. If we can't do that, that trial's over. Even with your thick skin, you must be able to feel the murderous look you're getting from around the room. I wouldn't say I have thick skin at all. Every mean comment drives me to tears. Only too well, I'm half dead already. And the fact that I can't see a single inconsistency in your testimony isn't making me feel any better. The first thing to do is press her on any of her statements that seem even slightly off to you, but the first two didn't. What the dump? Do that, an opening will present itself, I promise you. I need to expose the true face of the exotic foreigner that's hiding out behind the mask. I'm sorry, I should be aiming for the cross-exam. Okay. Her true nature? Alright, I'm just... Oh, we got our HP back, thank God. I'm going out on a whim here. Are they gonna get her on a sophisticated white woman eating beef steak with sauce? My God. How was she'd get her gloves dirty. She could never.
Yes!
Let's try that, maybe? He was unable to eat, you say? And that was because he had a tooth removed, correct? That's right. You're supposed to actually check with the witness before answering? You're really sure of her? Was Miss BRIT aware of that fact? It seems so, yes. She heard that the professor have some dental treatment. So that would mean this for sure is hers. That it was you who ate the steak pictured here. Is that right, Miss BRIT? Girl ain't gonna eat no steak? Come on. What sexist bullcrap is this?
Johnny, it's the 1800s.
That's right, yes. That print you have there shows the table exactly as it was left after the horrifying events. Okay, exactly as it was left. Why is that weird?
Dear me, what a harrowing experience. To have traveled to a distant land on the far side of the world and avoided such a tragic incident. It's too unfair. Have no fear, my dear lady. I swear we'll crush the evil fiend that has subjected you to this horrible plight.
What a saint. So the victim, Dr. Wilson, had nothing to eat or drink at all?
So she was glugging away at the
wine. That's right. Other than some carbonated water. Oh, right, it's not wine, it's just water. Just water? Yes. The professor wasn't able to eat, but he had been given permission to drink water. So it appears that the diners toasted their lunch with a glass of water each. Okay, they each raised a glass of carbonated water? Sounds kind of silly, but hey, I don't know Victorian era British people too well, so what do you think, Ryunosuke? About the witness's last statement? Wait, hold up. Hold on. Give me a second. Just as it was left, there's only one glass there. That's bullcrap. Yeah, that is a lie. Something's different. Or not true. Duh. The last statement of yours, Miss Brett, has a profound bearing on this case.
Well, how fascinating. Do tell us what this profound meaning was.
Line? The significance of the statement will become apparent when the time is right. The defense calls for the witness's last statement to be formally added to the testimony.
Well sidestepped, counsel.
I'm liking it. No complaints. All right, Miss Brett. Kindly repeat what you said to the official testimony. Gladly, she said. You didn't translate that. You're assuming. That was brilliant, Kazuma. I'm gonna remember that one. I can't believe it actually was the picture of the testimony of the steak. Which one? The significance will become apparent when the time is right. I could really use that phrase. Yeah, when Phoenix needs to learn that one. Shoot. I hope there are some more useful tips you're picking up from this experience than that, Ryunosuke. No, that was mainly the big one. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Wait, we did get a fifth statement though. I don't carry a gun, obviously, when I'm in the culprit. Only after a while, the accused came over to greet. Wait, I'm sorry, which one changed? I ordered a beefsteak for myself and the professor said cheers over a glass of carbonated water. Then, okay. No, I want to examine it first? Can I not do that? Oh, dump. All right, well just, god dang it. Press here. Yes! Please. There we go. For some reason, yes! Sounds like kind of out of place, but... So both you and the professor drank this carbonated water, did you? Yes. Being the waiter, I poured the 2 glasses myself. I clearly remember doing so. Is that the case? Except you're actually a detective. Maybe you're not the best waiter in the world. And the beefsteak? That was you, Miss Brett? I mean, it's not impossible. A lady says that she heard it was not customary to eat beef here while Japan opened its doors to the world. Yes, that is true. What a frightful place, is the lady's opinion. Hey, they got hamburgers now, that's all that matters. I've heard it's not customary to eat sashimi in Great Britain. That's not frightful. Now that's frightful. Yo, I agree. I love sashimi. And nigiri. Ooh, give me some nigiri salmon. I need that stuff, dude. I need some brain power. This one's a thinker. Every country has its own cuisine. As long as people have food to eat, what does it matter what it is? I agree. Low-key, that's what I like about America. I know you'll make fun of, all the facts. You know, we don't have real authentic Mexican, but, we do. That's the benefit of having a multicultural nation, you know? There's just, there's stuff from everywhere. I guess we don't eat ants, though. That's about the only thing that's probably taboo. God, now I'm getting hungry again. I'll go to that restaurant and get shot. True. Come to think of it, first time I tried carbonated water, it was much more of a shock the first time I tried beef. But anyway, back to the witness's statement. It's a clear lie. Somehow I feel like there's something out of place. What she's saying. We need to we need to pounce on even the slightest thing now, because you never know what might lead to our goal. Exactly. I got what I need to do. We can turn it around. Legit, I thought it was maybe I misheard, but I would have thought it was the contradiction with the what's it called? The fact that, how did I steal his gun if I went and sat back down? It's obviously got to be in his coat pocket or something, yes. But I got you. Explain this. Right? That's it! Let me just confirm something, please. It's to do with this photographic print. Now, I'm just assuming glass shows up on camera, right? just a short while ago, you spoke of the print showing the victim's table at the crime scene. That it was exactly as it was left.
You're drinking out of the... Lady, did you pour it in the vase and drink it that way? That's nasty and unsanitary.
That is correct, the lady says.
Well, if that is the case, that is, it's odd. Very odd.
Name-calling, Ryunosuke, really?
Dear me, what's odd is the defense's inability to express itself.
I'm doing quite fine. Are you making fun of my fashion choice? What?
Ryunosuke, what is it about the print that looks odd to you?
Well, obviously it's the cheers.
Yeah, how did you, there has to be a clanging of another glass. Miss Brett just told us that she and the professor said cheers over a glass of water.
And usually, if that's true,
there should be 2 glasses on the table, not just one.
Oh,
You're quite right, Counsel. There was only 1 glass pictured. Nah, you can't get out of that.
Are we supposed to be impressed by this nitpicking over a minutiae? What possible difference does the presence or absence of a glass make?
Dude, come on. It means her old testimony's phony. Minutiae, you say? I really hope I'm saying that right. I've never seen that word in my life.
Speak English, you fool! Or I guess Japanese.
Could it be that the detective here removed a glass from the table to conceal the lady's presence? If so, that's tampering with evidence. Of course not. I would never do something so reckless.
well, if you didn't take a glass away, then maybe there's never a glass at all.
Then there should be 2 glasses on the table. Or are you going to try and tell me you can clink with only 1? Sharing a glass? That's not sophisticated at all. You're quite right. I certainly took 2 glasses to the table. Where'd the other one go?
Oh, dang. Huh? Yeah, get fed your lines.
Inspector, what did the lady just say now? Interpret, quickly!
Well, it would seem that it was Miss Brett who took the glass from the table.
Hey, she's stealing. She's stealing. And last time I recalled, that was a crime. You're guilty too.
And you know what they say? You started stealing popsicles from the popsicle stand. Next thing, you're burning it down, and then you kill a guy. It was all so terrifying. Everything that happened, I panicked and thought I should try to hide the fact I'd been there at all. She's saying.
Great.
Good gracious. I perfectly understand.
Dude, we'll get her. You can't keep worming your way out of this.
So we...
Oh, she can speak our native tongue. How about that?
There. As I assured the court before, this is no consequence at all. Simply just... She even didn't think about it. Like leaving your... home without your sandals. It happens to everybody.
Oh, please.
We must remember that this student had just murdered this lady's luncheon companion before her very soft blue eyes. Who could blame her for concealing a glass or 2 in her state of disarray?
Concealing? Yeah! So she can hide stuff, huh? That's absurd.
Oh, really? Well, do we take it that you are not now going to accuse this vulnerable, young, beautiful, sexy woman of mischief? What?
Yes, I plan. No, this can't be put down as mere mischief.
I'd like to know exactly how the lady took the glass from the scene.
Yeah. Was it in her hand? Did you see that, Hosanaga?
It would seem that she slipped it into a small handbag.
She was carrying? You just got owned! Ooh, pranked! Ooh, trolled! Ooh, dabbed on!
A handbag, you say? My, how trendy.
Yes, Your Excellency, a small handheld pouch, commonly carried by
well-to-do women in England.
Well, there you have it. The beautiful lady has very graciously explained how and why she removed the glass from the scene. However, the fact remains the glass has absolutely no bearing on this case. Na boo-boo, stick your head in poo-poo.
I must agree, that is an acceptable execution.
This student has been trying to confuse the court with logical reasoning, quotation marks. But in the end, it comes to nothing. I'm done here. No more pretentious accusations. You have wasted enough time already.
Now I got more time to waste. It's called leisure. Look it up, Dorcas. Indeed, the lady has offered a satisfactory explanation as to why she removed this glass. I think henceforth we can consider the matter to have no bearing on the case. Counsel for the defense, are you in agreement? Absolutely not. I don't know really. No.
Naruto, come on.
If you want to pursue this matter further, you're going to need to show that it has some deeper significance. Yeah, deep. Like the purse of an English woman. You're right. I got this. She took the glass away in her handbag. Is there a yeah, that's the handbag. Come on. I get the first case is supposed to be easy, but man, I feel like it's holding my hand a little too much. Wait, the lady put the glass in her handbag, you say?
Oh, gods. Do try to keep up. It's already been explained to the court that all English gentlewomen everywhere carry handbags for small items.
Let me see. A little while ago, Miss BRIT stated the following. There are no pockets in my outfit, thus, nowhere to hide a weapon. What she'd forgotten to mention was her handbag. So, in which it would be perfectly possible to conceal a gun. Oh, my word, you're right. But could a woman her size lift a gun? Now that's just sexist. Well done, partner. I had a feeling you'd pick up on that too. When Cosmo says you did it, oh man, it feels good.
What are you insinuating, you vile blackguard?
Well, it's really very simple. Do try to keep up. The gunshot was heard when the defendant picked up the gun from the restaurant floor. As he didn't fire that gun, we can deduce there must have been another firearm at the scene. The true murder weapon, if you will. Yeah, that very well could have been Wilson's gun.
You can't seriously be suggesting.
Inspector Hosonaga. Yes. Did you or did you not search Miss Jezile Brett's handbag on the day of the murder? Something tells me you didn't. No, sir, I did not. As I thought. In other words, another gun, the one that was actually used to kill the professor, could have been hidden in Miss Brett's handbag.
No! Perfect, undisputable, flawless logic. A rarity from him.
Order. Please.
What's the meaning of this? Inspector! You're supposed to inspect!
The meaning of what, Prosecutor Ouchie?
Why on earth did you not have the lady open her handbag and show you the contents at the time? That's like, thanks to your bungling incompetence, now she has to endure this uncomfortable accusation.
She'll get over it. Brilliant work, partner. Now we have a chance to expose the real woman behind that mask. You're right. Do you think so, Kazuma? I know so. Dude, we're on the right track. Listen, I know he's my enemy and all, but I don't want him to die. Hosonaga, go get checked up, please. Well, what a sorry situation. Clearly you have no faith in the police. Can you blame me? I'm being framed! As I said, I did not search the lady's handbag after the shooting. Simply because it was unnecessary. What makes you think that? Huh? Unnecessary in what way? I ought to thank the student lawyer. Really? I have a piece of evidence here that I had completely forgotten about. This photographic print. Another. What? Huh? It's... Okay, I see the bag. Or no, wait, what the... Okay. Oh my god, it's a see-through one. Crap! I get what he's saying. It'd be impossible to sneak in a gun that way. The print is of a photograph that I thought would be prudent to take immediately after the shooting. Now, as you can see, it clearly shows Miss Brett's handbag. It's the transparent type.
Well, I never. You can see right through to what's inside. How does she contain her coinage?
Who could say? That's right. Apparently, meshwork bags like these are the height of fashion in London at the moment.
My word. So the contents are clearly visible at all times.
Exactly so. There was no need to search the lady's handbag. My eyes could do that job just fine. If there had been a gun inside, it would have been immediately obvious. Dang it. You're kidding. As you can see, there's nothing to imply Miss Brett's guilt here. How? Then how did the gun get there? Oh! She could have kept it in between, like, you know, her armpits or something. I don't know.
John, that's not how guns work.
But you know what I mean. It could be anywhere on her body. Thank you for helping me to prove that Naruhodo. Then begs the question, how'd she get it out of underneath her clothes to fire? Dump. Yeah, this is bad. No! What the? Okay, you're being dramatic, homie. This ain't Yu-Gi-Oh! Relax! Relax!
Order!
Johnny, he's on the trial for murder.
It's founded in reality.
Inspector Hosonaga, you will submit the print as evidence at once.
Certainly, Your Excellency. The photograph taken by Hosanaga's not the incident occurred. It's just her handbag in the chair. Okay. It can't have a secret compartment, right? I know some things are...
I think you've had long enough to cross-examine the witness counsel.
Alright, but 5 more minutes. Take it or leave it. Please.
The court has now been shown considerable evidence, as the photographic print just submitted into the court record appears to have no further significance. I am satisfied there is no longer any room for doubt in this matter. I must make my ruling.
You're joking! What?
Indeed. And there is only one logical conclusion, isn't there, Mr. Judge? That the pathetic rookie slumped over the bench before us is the only possible perpetrator of this crime.
Buddy, get up. Get up. Come on.
Chop, chop.
No. It's just when I thought I was beginning to turn things around. I'm in a worse situation than I was at the start. No, you, Cosmo. No! Bro. Kazuma?
I'm sorry, Ryunosuke.
No, come on.
Now that the cross-examination of the witness is over, there's no way to force the trial to continue.
You mean this is it? How do we get... No, what? There's gotta be some other way.
This onomatopoeia doesn't work. I must say you put up quite a fight for a rookie. But the weak are meat, while the strong eat. You were wasting your time. There's no way to defeat true infinite justice, EX. Huh. A fact you can chew on to your heart's content from the inside of your cell.
This can't be happening. Am I really gonna be found guilty of a crime that I did not commit? And Kazuma, his dream of going to study in Great Britain will slip through his fingers. Kazuma.
What?
Is there really no chance of us turning this trial around?
You heard the judge. There's nothing about that last photo that the detective produced that we can contest, which means there's no basis on which we can argue for the trial to continue.
Dude, I'm so sorry. I'm getting beat up over this. This sucks. I will now proceed immediately to the ruling. Then what about the rest of the game? Are we just some prisoner, lawyer? What?
It seems we'll be able to report to the British government on time after all.
That's smug a little. Ryunosuke Naruhodo, having considered all the evidence placed before me, what? Huh? What happened? Did you remember? Wait, Your Excellency. Ryunosuke? Cutting people off is quite rude, even if you... I don't think you can rule on this case yet. I just said don't...
Objection!
Okay.
This amateurishness is getting tedious. When His Excellency deems this trial over, he is giving his ruling. You should know this! It's the most basic protocol of the courtroom.
But we're not done. Your Excellency, just a moment ago, you just said, as the photograph print just submitted appears to have no further significance, there's no longer any room for doubt in this matter. And I must make my ruling? There's gotta be something about that photograph we just don't see yet. Now that means that if there was a problem with the evidence, some significant detail, I mean, then ruling on the case at this time would be out of the question!
Objection!
Right, come on, just even we gotta bluff.
This is a blatant straw clutching. Look at the photographic print. All it shows is the handbag the gentlewoman was carrying on the day of this.
No, it doesn't. It shows something else.
There can be no problem with this evidence.
Dude, I see it too. I'm on Ryu's side. Holy dump! You better know what you're doing, Ryunosuke. I got a good feeling about this. I understand your objection, counsel. Certainly the new evidence submitted by the detective has not undergone this court's scrutiny. Wait, what the heck is that? He's got a cow tattoo? What the dump? However, I feel to see how we can glean any new information from this handbag.
My thoughts exactly. Really, the prosecution's becoming tired of this rookie's desperate wheezes.
Yeah, I'm desperate, but I ain't wheezing. That band sucks! I don't dislike Weezer, just, indifferent. There's something about this photograph which just doesn't seem right. If only I could put my finger on it. I think I can. Very well. I will grant the defense one final opportunity. That's all I'ma need, baby.
What?
But be warned that, oh god, that's intimidating. That if I am unsatisfied by your response here, the trial will be over with immediate effect. Do I make myself clear? Yes, God King of the Underworld Yama-san? Yes, Your Excellency. So, take another look at the photographic print Inspector Hosonaga submitted before. You will identify the court. Where is the print? In the print, do we see the significant detail? If we only truly got one shot of this, I don't know how it can't... Wait, what? It's not lighting up. What the heck? I gotta go on my gut, though. This is really weird, man. What gives? Look at this. Here! There's a very unusual mark on the victim's wrist. Yeah, how do you explain that? That is true. It looks almost like a burn of some description, like a branding. Oh my god, you're going down, Missy. I got you. Let me guess, one of your calling cards or something?
Dear me, I was pondering what new piffle you would come up with. A burn, you say, on the victim's wrist. Come now.
Wait a minute. Burn marks can happen. Hold up. My brain. My brain! Dang it, we need to see this gun. Where the crud is it? I think I'm right about that. There's something going on here. And I bet it has relation to the gun. Because the ballistics, dude. And the gun smoke. That too. Wait a minute. Hold on. No, not even that. Not. Look at that plate. Bro, what is going on there? If he never ate from that, then why is it matches up? Oh my god.
Clearly that has nothing to do whatsoever with the Magnificence Lady's handbag. Yeah.
Yes, this is a burn mark, you're right. Can't have hot... bags, can you? It's just so silly. Go on, Inspector. The police coroner has also noticed it when he was performing the post-mortem examination. It was deemed unrelated to the cause of death, so he did not make a note of it in the report.
That's so what?
What did I tell you? There you have it.
In any case, we have no idea where the victims suffered this burn, do we?
I do, and I'm about to say it!
And no possible way of knowing.
I'm actually so mad. These smug a-holes think they know how to run a court. I never even done jury duty, and I know this much! The more I look at it, the more I find myself intrigued by the curious shape of the mark. However, as Prosecutor Ouchie points out, unless a firm connection can be made, I cannot allow any further time to be spent on the precise details of this burn. I don't need a lot of time. Listen, you shut up your goose noises, lady. I don't give a frick. I'm onto something. I don't know what yet, but I'm gonna find out.
Excuse me, Your Excellency. It would seem Miss BRIT has a lunch appointment with the dean and the
university staff. Oh, you gonna shoot them too? You sit down, Missy. You ain't leaving that stand.
She would like to know if she may be excused from the stand now.
Oh, of course, dear lady. We hadn't hold you up any longer. If I see you in town, though, do wave. I'm quite sure His Excellency is about to give his final ruling anyway.
Now, do not rush me, counsel. What's your thinking of this, Ryunosuke? Do you believe his burn has something to do with the case? Absolutely. No, F Ryunosuke, I'm onto this. If I don't keep pushing, then it's all over. So I was thinking I should keep digging and digging in the hope I might uncover something. Well, you did a good job. I'm proud of you. You're right. I am? Yes! If we can just link that burn to the case, if we can do that, we might be able to prise this shutting door back, or I'm gonna pry the shutting door open. Oh my god, I'm so hyper, I can't even read English! Or Japanese, apparently!
Just give up, counsel. You can't possibly hope to do that.
Indeed. I'm afraid that without evidence, I can't allow you to pursue that, what is a little more than conjecture. But if we had evidence, what then? Evidence that irrefutably links the burn of the victim's wrist to the case. Then would you allow it? I would. Yes. Tell the truth. I hadn't noticed the burn, but as soon as you pointed it out, what I did notice was the color draining from Miss Brett's face. Aww. Is her veneer beginning to peel? She powders her face. Really? I have to find some link between the burn and the case. We've been stating this for 2 minutes and I already know it. Son of a gun, just go! This is the moment of truth. It's time to find some evidence that proves what the burn really means. What the meaning of the burn is, I don't know, but the defense will now present its evidence to the court. I got it. Like, straight up. How can it not be that? Come on. I ain't stupid. We got it. At least I hope so. Here we go!
Yes!
What's this, counsel? Yet another print.
Yes, Your Excellency. I believe the photographic prints are an amazing invention. But that is not why I'm sharing. We humans look at the scene, we miss things. But in a photograph, things we may have overlooked at the time are recorded forevermore.
Yeah, we gotta get her, dude.
Do hurry up, rookie. What are you trying to say? Out with it! To inconvenience this poor lady any further would really be quite inexcusable.
Oh, she's not gonna make it to her next assassination attempt. Boo effing who?
Actually, we may need you to stay with us a little longer. If you don't mind, Miss Brett.
Yeah, you're not getting off the case that easy, punk.
You see, it's very clearly visible in this other photograph. How did the victim come to have that unusual shaped burn on his wrist? The reason is recorded here forevermore.
What?
How?
Come on, shut up, Ouchie! I know it's your right, but
You can't fool with your little bluffs, boy! If that's your game, let's see how it plays out. Show the court exactly what you mean!
I was about to.
What is it the photograph that explains the reason for the burn?
Right here, I think. I don't know. Silverware looks pretty, like, doesn't have any, like, innate things to it.
The beefsteak?
No, what's under it? Actually, the point is the metal plate the steak was served on. The plate? Oh, you're right!
Excellency, are you all right? You're suddenly not agreeing with me.
As you can see, there's an emblem on this plate. I would guess it's some sort of trademark of Le Carnival. You don't know all about that, wouldn't you, Osanaga, since you work there all the time? This emblem on the plate. It's the same as the one on his wrist. Come on, you can see it. All right, they're exactly the same shape. Get him, Ryunosuke. This is what we've been working towards. You genius. I'm not. Oh, stop. You're spot on. Which means the victim must have suffered this burn while present at the restaurant. It's over, bro. I don't know how we can link that to her, but
even if that's the case, we can't know if it happened on the day in question or not. It could have been the day before, or the day before that. It's a popular restaurant. He maybe goes all the time. This mostly happens some other unrelated time.
well, crap. He's right.